Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your dream interpretation reading. This is for those of you that have your sun, moon, or Neptune in the sign of Aquarius. In this reading, we are going to look at the messages coming from your subconscious mind, trying to give you guidance and clarity about what's playing out in your 3D reality. So we're going to start with some charms, and some of you may be dreaming of what comes through in the charms, but this is going to give us an idea of what your subconscious is trying to tell you. So let's see, Aquarius. Oh, we got a lot going on here. All right, so we got the elephant, we got the yin yang, we got a bee. Ooh, we got the fairy and the moon, so something very, very special. An anchor. Oh, and look at this, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I love it. Do you see the two crowns there? Soulmate, king and queen, twin flame. Ooh. And then we got the leaf, and then we've just got the geometric design there, and then we got the hand of Fatima. So, Aquarius, your subconscious has been trying to answer you and guide you about love, okay, whether you are single or you are in a union, okay. There's a lot of information coming through in dream time about like soulmate, twin flame, and that also comes through with this yin yang energy. All right, so I feel like this yin yang sits there above this king and queen, these two crowns right there. Okay, and you know, the leaf here, there is a big season change that's going to take place in your life within like the next 3 months. Things are going to shift and change in a big way, season change, and you're going to feel more in alignment with yourself, with the universe, okay, and you're going to feel more grounded, more anchored, because that's something else that you've been asking about, whether in regards to romance or just your life in general. Like, you want to feel much more grounded and secure, okay? But right here, the hand of Fatima, this to me is coming over here with the elephant and the bee, because this is very, very high spiritual guidance that you're receiving, Aquarius, okay? And it goes deep, because each one of these things here that we've talked about so far is an evolution of the soul, which really transforms your 3D reality. And there is some luck and some magic that's around you with the fairy and the moon. You have a very special guardian angel that is blessing you in ways that maybe other spirit guides, other angels cannot, all right, and helping you with this transition. And as the season changes, you're going to become much more grounded and stable in your life. And you're very, very wise, the elephant, talking about the evolution as well. So you may have been dreaming of some of these images here, the symbolism, but that is what your subconscious is trying to talk to you about lately, Aquarius. Give you guidance and direction around you know, love and romance for sure, spiritual evolution and awakening, and a big, big shift and change that's coming in your life, where you are going to feel much, much more grounded and secure. So let's pull some cards, Aquarius. And we're going to start with the 3D to kind of see how things are playing out in the 3D. And then we'll pull some dream symbolism. Okay, so, oh yeah, look at that, awakening, and we saw that with some of your charms there, the hand of Fatima and the elephant and the bee, okay? So you have an awakening taking place in your 3D reality. It's about yourself, it's about your destiny, it's about your path, it's about, you know, soulmates, twin flames, different for all of you. Your consciousness is awakening. You are becoming attuned to the messages of spirit and nature. Trust your psychic ability. So, Aquarius, part of this season change is going to be where certain intuitive promptings you've had are going to come into fruition, okay? But also, some of you are having a deep, deep spiritual awakening, and the way that you see and perceive right now is going to shift vastly over the next 3 months through that season change. All right, so let's take a look and see some dream symbolism attached to this awakening. And some of you may be dreaming of this specifically. All right, some of you don't remember your dreams. That's all right, your soul does, and that's all that matters. So let's take a look. So we have possessions, and this could be where you are losing possessions, buying possessions. There's just a lot of different things, a lot of detail in your dreams, you know, clocks, letters, coins, money, you know, just a lot of different things that you would own in physical reality. It doesn't mean that you know what you're dreaming of, you actually own that object, but it's just like a lot of items, okay? There's a lot of energy around you, and this is coming back to the season change that you're having. So very, very detailed dreams, Aquarius. Do you need to redefine your value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? So there is going to be a shedding of energy of possession. Some of you may have like a big, big lifestyle change or move, okay? Because you're shedding old energy for this new that's coming in, whatever that season changes for each and every one of you specifically, okay? And this is your subconscious is saying, don't fear loss or change, okay? Energy never dies. It only changes form. And whatever you lose comes back to you somehow, some way in a new form, okay? So allow this beautiful transformation, this season change in your life, Aquarius, because some of you, it's going to improve relationships. Some of you, it's aligning you to like that nice, deep soulmate love. And there's just some things you've had to go through. You're regardless of the season change, you're all having an awakening on some level to some degree. All right, so let's pull another card for the 3D. Yeah, look at that. You got wisdom, awakening and wisdom coming through for the 3D, all right? Usually you see this in the astral. Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. And we got a little dragonfly going on now. So, Aquarius, beautiful awakening happening in the 3D. Again, about yourself, about relationships, a specific relationship, your career, some area of your life. And some of you, this could be your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. But we're awakening over the next 3 months from the time you view this reading. And the landscape of your life is going to look quite different. But there is this need to release and let go of the familiar, of some possessions, of some energy that needs to transform its you know, current form. Like it needs to change. It can't move with you through this higher energy, this higher level that you're coming into. All right, it needs to be shed, but Aquarius, it will return to you in a new form. Know that nothing is ever lost. Let's pull another card to look at the astral. Animals. All right, so you've got the elephant and the bee. You've got a goose going on here. You got birds in a cage. You got the dragonfly. So your animal guides are absolutely meeting you on the astral, Aquarius, and giving you messages. And they'll take on, you know, their form of animal, or many other different forms, okay? And in your 3D, they're giving you signs and synchronicities. So any animal or insect that is very repetitive, that particular animal, insect is trying to give you a message. Do research, look at deeper meanings that this animal or insect is bringing to you. Lots of guidance coming from the animal guide realm, as well as like this higher realm of beings, okay? And then it comes through with this awakening. Do you feel free or stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered? Would you like to take some new risks? Yes, yes you would. Aquarius, it's time to step into the unknown and allow the season to shift and change in your life, because you're only better for it. You're evolving into wisdom from the experience that you've been through recently. All right, so let's pull some more dream symbolism. All right, well, there we go. That one definitely had to come out. Falling. All right, so some of you are dreaming of falling or flying. If you're falling, that's because you feel like you're out of control. You feel defeat. You feel lost. You feel like I can't take a risk. I can't move forward. If you're flying, it means you're getting in those vibes, Aquarius. In the mental body, it means you're allowing this beautiful season change to happen. So those of you who have been falling, that is your subconscious saying, hey, you've got to surrender. You've got to go with the flow. Release what must be let go of, because you're going to be happy with what's coming in. And now we have a mountain. So some of you may be dreaming of mountains or climbing mountains, but this symbolism here is talking about like the start of a new journey, and you may feel overwhelmed, or whatever this energy is that must be released. It feels difficult for you to do so. It feels like an obstacle in your way, and that's why your subconscious is trying to give you messages through all the different symbolism that you have coming through in your dreams that you can remember. If it doesn't come through in this reading, you know, do a search, and don't just stop at one source. Really dig deep, and you're gonna be able to piece together more information about what your subconscious is trying to tell you. But it's like, don't be afraid of risks. Don't be afraid of change or hard work, because you will be greatly blessed for that, Aquarius. And now we have 23 with the wedding, and so this goes back to that crown of the soulmates, twin flame energy. Some of you are dreaming of this person, whether you've met them or not, okay? Some of you are dreaming of love. Some of you are dreaming of exes, and you're like, why is that? Even if you feel totally resolved of that person and you don't want to, you know, be with them anymore, you're still having dreams about them. It's like really starting to surface now. That's because your souls are really working out all residual energy and loose ends on the astral, so you both can be really free to align to that beautiful like twin flame soulmate connection that came through in your charms. Others of you are meeting your twin flame soulmate on the astral, whether you've met in the 3D or not. Like, you are having meetings in unions, your energy becoming familiar with each other if we haven't met in the 3D yet, okay? And those of you who have met, maybe you could be in separation right now, and you guys are working it out on the astral, okay? And some of you are in union, and you're getting a lot of guidance about this connection and what it means for you and how it's growing you and the next steps on this journey with this person. All right, so let's pull some more dream symbolism. All right, nourishing. So some of you may be dreaming that you're eating that you're eating a feast, and some of you may be dreaming that you are starving, or that you're hungry, or there's a lack, there's not enough. Either way, this is a message from your subconscious that, Aquarius, it's really time to nourish yourself, nourish your body, nourish your soul, nourish your heart, nourish your mind. And look at that. This awakening is 47, and so is nourishing. The first card out is number 47. So that would be 11, right? 1111 right there, Aquarius. Make a wish. Wishes made are coming true, and you're receiving guidance through dreams from a much higher vibration of beings, as well as animal guides, okay, and your subconscious also, all leading you to this, telling you where we need to love, honor, and nurture self better, where we need to allow release, forgiveness, healing, okay? Because season is changing, Aquarius. Season is changing. Masquerade. Some of you may be dreaming of like parties, gatherings, celebrations, dressing up in costume, or very interesting looking beings, okay? With the masquerade card here, that is your subconscious letting you know, like the season shift that's coming up ahead. The mask you wear right now, the version of yourself, who you are right now today, is transforming, and you're going to wear a new mask. You're going to wear a new costume as the season changes for you in your 3D reality. And now we have dancing coming through with number 10. So animals is number 10. So, and now dancing is number 10. Number 10, 47, and 11 are significant for Aquarius. And also 11, you guys are the ruler of the 11th house in the zodiac, okay? So dancing, this is more social activities coming into your life, cause for celebration, but also really strongly goes back to that twin flame union. And there's an elevation. Both of you are evolving, okay? Even if you are in separation, you both are evolving in the 3D, and you're experiencing that on the astral each night, okay? And those of you in union, there's a big elevation coming to your connection, like going to the next level, the next step, evolving, the two of you evolving into more. All right, so this dancing is talking about like celebration, the shifting in your life, the season change, and you know, that celebration. Not all of you, this is about, you know, twin flame, that deep soul union. Not all of you, that's not what this is for, okay? It's for some other area of your life, and you know what that area is, okay? It's just the message of the twin flame is coming through so strongly. And also, like, you need to let some things go, because you're having this awakening, and the level that rises you to doesn't allow this energy to keep coming forward with you. The only way it can join you is if it transforms and elevates to where you are now evolving into. All right, and now we have art. All right, so this is about you, the expression of you, and it's changing. It goes back to this masquerade. As you change frequency, your costume changes, okay? And that's just being very metaphoric. Your costume changes, Aquarius, and as your costume changes, your stage in which you are on also changes, your stage being your 3D. And on the astral, you are receiving a lot of guidance, higher beings, you know, but also your subconscious really coming through. Like, some of you are having really wild dreams, just filled with tons of imagery and symbolism, and you can't seem to make heads or tails of it, okay? Write down what you can remember, and again, do some research. But I feel like all the pieces of the puzzle are naturally coming together for you over the next 3 months, because you're having this awakening into a wisdom, which means you're elevating, you're rising, you're evolving in your energy and your frequency, and you are going to realize where you need to give more to yourself or to your dream. and a lot of you working out unresolved energies and connections and soulmate connections on the astral, as well as this very special soulmate union. All right, twin flame union. Everybody views that a little differently, right? So let's see how all of this is playing out for you in the 3D over, you know, after these 3 months, how your landscape is going to change. Oh, look at that. You got the sun. That is awesome. Healing. Palace of Wands. This is the highest level of the wand suit. Okay, this could represent an actual home location, or this is representing you and your evolution, like completing some major soul lesson in the suit of the wands, and you've completed. You are the master of it now. Now we have the Five of Swords. And look at, that's that healing on the astral with your connections. Eight of Cups, moving on. Yes, Aquarius. I love to see that. Knight of Wands. And the Hermit. There's your evolution right there. Okay, so the Sun. This, like, your season change is, it would feel like you're going from winter to spring. Okay, that type of energy shift where it's no longer going to be cold and snowy and, you know, everything in hibernation. You are going to have budding trees and flowers and beautiful aromas in the air and warm spring breezes. You know, that's what's coming in for you through this season change, and you really feel like the sun is shining on you. But also, this is healing and talking about the awakening that's happening for you. This is major truth, revelation, whether you come into that realization yourself or just information that's coming to you, Aquarius. And I want to point out that you see this Knight of Wands sitting here on the pillar, okay, guarding, and he's here too, guarding and protecting this palace. And then here he is. So Aquarius, I see this as guardian angels around you, okay, this being in the non-physical, but there's also a connection in your life or coming into your life that is very like, this person is very protective of you. It feels very soul-based, your union, whether this is a friend, a mentor, a coworker, or a romance. All right, this person comes into your life to support you, to protect you, to have your back. Okay, this is like your 3D support coming in that you've asked for, your 3D backup that you've been asking spirit for. Okay, so you have two very strong guardian angels that are always watching and always protecting, and you see the butterflies there. That's talking about the transformation, the season change in your life. Okay, you are coming into the completion of a big soul lesson through this Palace of Wands, and we see that in the Sun, and through this, very freeing for you, very liberating. And lastly, you know, I feel like this is talking about those soulmate connections or that twin flame union, because we are, you know, meeting, see that full moon, we are meeting each other on the astral, so we both can receive closure, understanding, forgiveness, healing. So some of you can finally move on and be freed of these energies, and maybe some of you, this is so you can come back into union. And those of you who are in union, you know, this is talking about the evolution in the soul that both of you are receiving, and it's going to allow you to walk away from some arguments, some miscommunication that you've really been struggling with on the 3D. Okay, and those of you that are single and this is all about closure, and you haven't met that, you know, twin flame yet on this journey, you're doing all this closure because your frequency is elevating high enough to finally come into union with this twin flame. All right, but we've got to wrap up all these loose ends on the 3D with these other connections, and you're there with the Hermit Aquarius. So a lot of wonderful, powerful things happening for you internally, truths being revealed, healings, release, closure, preparation, because season is changing in a very, very beautiful way for you guys. Spiritual Awakening and Twin Flame Dreams, Aquarius. That is the title of your reading. And that spiritual awakening is different for all of you. You know what it means for you personally. All right, let's pull some advice. Peace. I create peace, prosperity, and joy in my life. That's where you're headed. That's the season change, going from winter into spring, Aquarius. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.